December 2016, after an international tender, Polyeco SA was awarded from Ministry of Environment the operation, maintenance and management of the interim hazardous waste storage facility at La Sumière Bamboo. Polyeco Group has a long track of experience in hazardous waste management and oil spill response projects. Since 1977, Polyeco Group entities around the globe have responded to more than 2,000 oil spill response incidents, and they have managed more than 1 million tons of hazardous and non-hazardous waste. We can say that Polyeco is one of the major environmental service providers with presence in Africa, Middle East, Europe and Latin America. Polyeco Group had, prior to the formal award, successfully completed several projects in Mauritius, such as the sustainable management of persistent organic pollutants and the management of DDT-contaminated soil under the United Nations Development Programme of Mauritius. The services that we have to provide at interim storage facility for hazardous waste is inspections at producers' premises, sampling and analysis of hazardous waste, labeling and packaging for safe storage and shipment to licensed facilities for recovery and disposal.
In 2011, a study was done by the University of Mauritius on hazardous waste management. That study had shown that about 17,000 tons of waste are produced annually in Mauritius, and this study was done in 2011. Out of this 17,000 tons, 5,000 tons was residual oil waste, 7,600 was electrical waste, about 850 tons was battery waste, 1,700 was wastewater sludge, and 200 tons was medical waste. Of course, disposal and recycling happens in Mauritius at small scale. Hazardous waste is treated in Mauritius in small amounts via encapsulation at the Mauritius site. Out of this 17,000 tons, in 2011, it was estimated that about 480 tons would find itself at this site for repackaging and preparation for disposal. The site has a sophisticated and ultra-modern early warning fire alarm and fighting system with multi-sensors, optical smoke and heat combined, and deluge foam system, hydrants, hose reels and automatic sprinklers to provide a prompt and coordinated response to any fires, explosions, or any intentional or unintentional release of hazardous waste to air, soil, or surface water. This allows this site to safely store all classes of hazardous waste ranging from 2.1 to 9, excluding explosive and infectious waste. At Polyeco, we are able to work under the safest and most environmentally clean manner to classify hazardous waste, contain it in UN classified drums, bring it on site and repackage it on site. We work under the most stringent international norms and have done it multiple times around the world.
We at Polyeco are equipped with a state-of-the-art, light and heavy vehicles fully equipped with all environmental waste accessories to collect hazardous waste on site. We have collected hazardous waste over 20 sites so far and always do a detailed risk assessment of the site prior to collection.
In cooperation with the Ministry of Environment, Solid Waste Management Division and the waste generators, we arranged a day for a site visit. During inspection of a site, we start by protecting ourselves with standard personalized protective equipment. We work in close collaboration with the producer to understand the diversity and categories of waste present, and we collect the necessary samples to analyze. After inspection and sample analysis, we complete a detailed inventory list of waste with their UN numbers, their container quality, and weights. Our job during inspection is to make sure that the collection team has access to exact information of the risk and contents of a site.
After collection in UN certified drums, we repackage the waste on site according to their respective classes in order to be exported in licensed facilities for treatment or final disposal.
The laboratory at the Interim Waste Hazardous Storage Facility is a fully equipped hazard waste management laboratory with a state-of-the-art highly equipment, among which are an advanced atomic absorption spectrophotometer for the determination of heavy metals and mercury analysis, a gas chromatography ECD detector for the analysis of organic, and a UV-VC spectrophotometer for cations determination. We follow all international validated methodologies and work under the aegis of the 19025 certified Polyeco International Laboratories. The main activities of the laboratory are to carry out detailed analytical analysis on both known and unknown hazardous wastes, so that the team can classify them according to their UN categories for safe storage and shipment, and eventually for disposal and alternative fuels.
So far, we have inspected more than 100 sites in Mauritius. For each site, we complete a detailed inventory of hazardous waste. We use this inventory in order to classify the waste and collect it with safety. We are very proud to be here, trying to protect the environment and contribute to the improvement of quality of life for people of Mauritius.